Welcome to the Daily Highlights programme for the 4th Islamic Solidarity Games here in Azerbaijan. Although the opening ceremony is still a day away, plenty of action has already taken place in the beautiful city of Baku, which has been enjoying some delightful sunshine. The weather here in Azerbaijan's capital city has been lovely today. Not too hot, with a few clouds in the sky, bright and sunny. The high winds that roared through the night have been replaced by a calmer, but still blustery day. Before we head to the field of play, let's have a look at today's news.
The Athletes Village provides competitors and team officials with a residential environment that is secure, comfortable, friendly and stress-free. The village is located in the north, west of Baku, just a short walk from the National Stadium and the National Gymnastics Arena. Athletes have been gathering there today to celebrate the 4th Islamic Solidarity Games in this country of Azerbaijan. Athletes and team officials are accommodated in 13 newly constructed permanent buildings which range in height from 8 to 13 levels. The buildings contain apartments that can sleep 6 to 8 athletes. There are a further 16 types of apartment with either 3 or 4 bedrooms that vary in size. The cultures being celebrated around the world here in Azerbaijan. Dancing, music, spectacular scenes. All the athletes preparing for the competition ahead and hoping to take at least one of the medals. Preferably gold. But in the moment, it's time to relax, enjoy the festivities and celebrate the Athletes Village for the 4th Islamic Solidarity Games here in the fabulous city of Baku, Azerbaijan.
A huge press conference was held to publicise the 4th Islamic Solidarity Games in Baku at the Boulevard Hotel earlier today. Chief Executive Officer of the local organising committee, Azad Rahimov. Tomorrow in Azerbaijan the Games begin, and they're very important for our country. This is because all over the world attention will be on Azerbaijan. Secretary General of the Islamic Solidarity Sports Federation, Faisal Abdul Aziz Al Nassar.
This Games brings more than 3,000 participants from all Islamic countries to compete together in the land of Azerbaijan.
Cengiz Hussein-Zadeh, Vice President of the National Olympic Committee of Azerbaijan. These games will be well organised, and the participation of the Azerbaijan team will be a success. It's something we believe in. Islam is about respect and love. These games are about the unity of the Islamic people. We wish the best of luck to all of our participants. Thank you for your time. So the message and purpose of the games is clear. Attention now turns to tomorrow's opening.
Football was the first sport to get underway in Baku with the Group A encounter between 2005 champion Saudi Arabia and 2013 gold medalist Morocco. Saudi Arabia all in white and Morocco in red shirts. An early chance for Morocco's El Moutouraji, shooting wide from close range. Morocco continued to press in the second half, a scramble from a corner, the ball out of the Saudi Arabia's net, but still the attack continued. A tidy delivery from Sabah, nodded wide by substitute Hamza Goudali. No respite for the Saudi Arabian defence, needing a terrific tip over the bar, and somehow Mohamed Kamal's follow-up squeezed past the post. Elmo Rabbit left wondering how the game was still scoreless. The breakthrough came on 76 minutes when the Saudi keeper was powerless to stop Elmo Tull's neat chip to the score. Morocco showed no intention of sitting back on their lead. However, Kamal's through ball saw Goudali spring on the offside trap. Were it not for the last-ditch saving tackle from Al Fahad, the score would surely have been doubled. So just the one goal then, Morocco defeating Saudi Arabia by the narrowest of margins and securing their first win in Group A. Group A also had the first chance to see the host nation in action as Azerbaijan met Cameroon at the Bail Arena. There was a spell of awkward defending by Azerbaijan when Kundi Malong. Powerful drive was beaten away well by the keeper. The hosts were taking time to settle as Cameroon had another chance, of Bandakoi's powerful strike narrowly misses the target. Shortly before half-time, Azerbaijan finally had a meaningful chance. A breakaway down the right flank found Ramanov, whose quick reflex saw the shot hit the crossbar. Almost Ola Mejo in the Cameroon goal was well beaten. Into the second half, and Cameroon continued to look the most dangerous. Ekolo Malo getting ahead, and Mamadov and putting wide a chance he should surely have taken. Goalkeeper Aliyev just doing enough to prevent the Cameroonian from opening the scoring. Past the hour mark, and Malolu found substitute Kuna Malong, who was once again denied by Aliyev. The home side's goalkeeper certainly looking like their most valuable player in this game. Azerbaijan's Ramanov lined up a great strike but drew a fine save from Mirjo. Alert goalkeeping from a player relatively untested until this point. Into stoppage time, and Kunda Malong was stopped for a third time by the Azerbaijan goalkeeper, who was playing well. The second game in Group A ended scoreless, meaning Morocco sit firmly at the top of the table with a 2-point advantage heading into the second round of matches.
The results of all matches for day one of Baku 2017 football competition.
Algeria met 2013 bronze medalist Turkey at the Bail Arena in the opening game in Group B. Algeria in white and Turkey in red, and an early chance from Meisel on the left saw his shot pushed past the post by keeper Sengaye in the Turkish goal. That seemed to wake up Turkey, and Algeria's defensive error of Okotan saw Honorez put away a rebound. Turkey were playing well and looking to double their advantage. Captain Talan Antalyali's cross ended up at the feet of Selek, putting the fullback in a great position but not getting his reward. Algeria drew level on 78 minutes following some nifty footwork by Fayed El Malali, finished with a very cool head. El Malali making an impact, having come on at half-time. Stoppage time, and Kerem Kalinskan's shot was saved by Rahmani, who then beat away Mahmoud Beshir's effort. The Algerian captain saving his side from certain defeat with a couple of very strong saves. Would Turkey pay for the price of those missed chances? Forward came Algeria with a quick-footed Kahatsev. Over he went, and the referee Agiev pointed to the spot. Up stepped Ahmed Gaga to give Algeria the win in the 96th minute with a well-taken penalty. He picked up a yellow card for his shirtless celebration, but it didn't seem to bother him too much. Algeria defeating Turkey 2-1, courtesy of 2 late goals. Palestine versus Oman. Just one match left to see the opening day of the football tournament, Palestine opening Group B at the Al Zal Arena. Oman's opening goal and scoring. Excellent movement from Palestine's number 21 to bring the ball under control in a tricky position. Palestine were all over Oman in these early stages, where a decent hit from Alievli made sure the keeper was paying attention in the Palestine goal. Fine keeping from the team's captain. Second half, and it was Palestine give the ball away about 30 yards out. Al-Wadi Wadi shot low past Mawa Jalal for the equalising goal. 1-1 and all to play for. Al-Wadi sending the goalkeeper the wrong way with a composed and confident finish. Abu Wada, the engine room, finds Dabar with a wonderful long-range pass, and Dabar calmly scores his second goal of the game. Celebrations all round. 17-year-old showing composure well beyond his years and beat Al-Bushi at the near post. A nice 1-2, Mohamed Yakin finds space in Islam Batram, but the number 10 completely missed kicking and failing to get on the clean strike. Batran unable to believe the chance had gone. He was in such a good position to put the game beyond doubt. With Palestine working hard for a third, the chance of the counter-punch from Oman came in the 86th minute in the shape of Al-Wadwadi getting his second goal of the game and drawing the contest level. The goalkeeper unable to narrow the angle. Was there a final goal in the game? The impressive Al-Wadwadi tried his luck from outside the box, but shot him went straight over the bar. An enthralling game of football determined by 2 players scoring goals as the referee Andre Seben blew his whistle for the final score. Palestine 2, Oman 2. Algeria is top of the table with 3 points. Oman and Palestine level on 1 point apiece, leaving Turkey still to seek their first point.
That's the football from a few days ago. Now to today's matches. Cameroon taking on Morocco at the Bayel Arena. Morocco needing a win to get into the knockout stages. With a 3-on-2 advantage, Cameroon well positioned as Pangob Chidwi played in Pierre Koundé Malong. Fans waited for the offside flag to go up, but the game continued. And Pangob Chidwi put the ball in the back of the net on the half-hour mark. The replay here proving particularly embarrassing for the assistant referee. Koundé Malong well offside. Koundé Malong definitely not offside here. You have to be in the opposition half for that. An inch or two away from being the moment of the games so far. Relief for a well-beaten El Houssali. Past the hour mark and Cameroon down to 10 men. A second yellow card for Kami Ntanko. The man advantage proved crucial for Morocco, Walid Sabah getting a second chance to cross the ball and finding the head of Gündəlik in stoppage time. Moroccan joy at the last gasp equaliser. So 1-1 at the Bale Arena, Group A looking like it's going to be tight. Azerbaijan versus Saudi Arabia at the Bale Arena with its mountainous backdrop, but who would be climbing up in the league table? Saudi Arabia in white creating the first meaningful chance inside of 3 minutes. Aklu Waikibi off target. A few minutes later and they were on the attack again. Alkul Waikibi once more finding space and this time finding the target, but an easy one for Magomed Aliyev. On the stroke of half-time, Saudi Arabia threatened again. A great ball into the box right on the head of Al-Hamdi, but he couldn't find the target. Into the second half of a cagey game, and Al-Fahad nearly gifted Azerbaijan the first goal. Mahir Madatov seizing on the loose pass, but the Saudi number 5 saved by his goalkeeper. Al-Watian just stopping the ball, passing between his legs. From the corner, a touch on by Azar Sahali that evaded Guliev at the near post. Azerbaijan getting closer to finding the net. On 64 minutes they threatened again. Salali crossing and Abdullayev going close after Ramazanov had taken a tumble in the box. From the corner, the host nation should have scored. Madatov caught cold and the ball bouncing off him to be turned away by Al-Watian. Madatov, a bit of a passenger with the ball striking him unawares. But the breakthrough had to come. And on 67 minutes, Azerbaijan were ahead. Elshan Abdullayev cutting inside and firing low to the left of Habib Al-Watian. Azerbaijan's second goal was a shocker for Saudi Arabia. The team in white being careless in their own penalty area. A poor clearance from Al-Watian falling to Diniev. He passed to Madatov, who helped Ramazanov to wrap up the game. A disappointing defeat for Saudi Arabia, losing 2-0 to Azerbaijan, meaning that their tournament is over. Azerbaijan, Morocco and Cameroon left to fight it out for 2 qualification places.
Final score of the match is Azerbaijan.
Well, let's move to a great game in Group B between Oman and Turkey at the Azal Arena. Oman had drawn their first game 2-2 with Palestine, while Turkey were defeated 2-1 by Algeria. This, therefore, a crucial game for both sides. And it was Turkey who struck first. Eris twisting and turning before his cross eventually found Okutan in the 27th minute for the first goal. Massive celebrations all round. Great work from the number 11 and a good team move. In stoppage time at the end of the first half, Turkey doubled their advantage. Demirci's free kick awkwardly defended and hammered home by Kayar. Oman punished for failing to get the ball away to safety. Turkey leading 2-0 at the break then and in total control. Keep your eyes on the edge of the penalty area here. Referee Georgi Kurashvili judging that Okutan was brought down by Al-Gelaini. Oman unhappy, and this is why. Replay showing that even if it was a foul, the contact clearly outside of the area. Up stepped Demirci, but a save by Al-Balushi, keeping Oman's hopes of a comeback alive. The ball struck with pace, but the goalkeeper reading Demirci's plans. That miss would prove costly as the comeback began. Al-Yayai's free kick nodded back by Al-Mamari, and Al-Habsi's shot deflected in by Al-Matrushi. Oman back in the game due to the number 16's quick reactions. But did the last touch in fact come from Turkey's Antayali? You decide. Turkey had lost their precision, the ball given away, and Al-Sadi set up Al-Radwadi, who in turn provided Al-Yayai. Eren Turk couldn't hold the ball, and Oman were level on 63 minutes. A terrific fight back from Oman, who are now looking like the team most likely to win the game. Forward they came again, and the lively Al-Yayai played in Al-Ghassani, who fell under the challenge from Subasi for the second penalty kick of the game. Was there any contact from the Turkish player? It looked another soft penalty. But where Turkey had not taken their chance, Oman would. Al-Ghassani stepped up and sent the goalkeeper the wrong way for a total turnaround. Oman leading 3-2, having been 2-0 down at half-time. Could Turkey rescue anything from a game they'd looked certain to win? A glorious chance for substitute Koşe, but he put the ball over the bar from 4 yards. Head in his hands, and Turkey heading to the bottom of the group. Joy for Hamed Al-Azani's team at the final whistle, Oman beating Turkey by 3-2. Oman moved to 4 points, and Turkey at the bottom. We'll finish now with a game between Palestine and Algeria at the Azal Arena. If Algeria win, then they're into the semi-finals. A win for Palestine could put them top. Palestine's Mahmoud Abouwada was so often the determining factor in the previous game, playing the ball here to Islam Batram, whose shot was gathered at the second time by Rahmani. Algeria with a chance on 38 minutes from the corner. Iwawai unable to clear, and Gaga having a couple of opportunities to get his shot away, but unable to convert. Palestine fans in good voice here at the Azal Arena. Into the second half of a tense game, and Gaga playing a lovely long ball for Sadi. A tussle between him and Saeed Ahmed left referee Mirkola Balakin pointing to the spot. Perhaps a controversial decision though. Did the holding continue inside the area? El Malali score against Turkey to do the same here to give Algeria the lead. He kept his shirt on, perhaps a nod to Ahmed Gaga's shirtless celebration in the game against Turkey. A well-placed penalty that did just enough to beat Mahajna and lift the spirits of head coach Shafiq Amour. Palestine playing catch-up with the impressive Dabar on the ball. A lovely 1-2 with Maraba onto Batran, and you would have backed him to score. Fine save by captain Rahmani. 3/4 of the game gone, and Palestine needed to make their move, and they would get an opportunity. A clumsy challenge with a foot high from Gaga on Darwish, and it was time for the number 8 to take an early bath. 2 yellows equals red, even though it took Mr. Balakin a moment or two to find the card. Could Palestine make the most of the one-man advantage? Batran found Dabar, whose header gave a certain goal for Maraba, or maybe not. Algeria breathing a sigh of relief as substitute Saman got the ball away. Algeria holding on with 10 men and securing their place in the semi-finals. El Malali's goal giving the African nation a 1-0 win over Palestine, much to the delight of the squad. So in Group B, Algeria are through. It's now all about the battle for second. Palestine need a win against Turkey and hope that Algeria defeat Oman. Handball now, a sport returning to the games for the first time since 2005. Saudi Arabia met Algeria in Group A of the handball competition. Algeria in green, Saudi Arabia in white. A good goal on the breakaway scored here by Algeria's Koudia. But such nice movement of the ball for Saudi Arabia, leaving to Ghazawi finishing off the play. A beautiful twist and turn by Jegaba for Algeria, and so well finished too. In the second half, with Saudi Arabia having led 13-7 at half-time, great elevation here from number 2 Naim, one of his 6 goals in the match. Chance almost gone for Saudi Arabia with the ball hitting the post, but Al Salim scoring on the follow-up. The final score then, Saudi Arabia 26, Algeria 13. Morocco met Turkey in Group B, Morocco in the red and Turkey in the white. A really close run game this, with some great goals. Nabantolu scoring here. And a great stop from Taner Gunay at the other end. From the 7-metre line, number 53, Ramazan Done beating Anur. Turkey 12-8 leaders at the halfway mark. Second half, and Done equally clinical. Clever shot this from Benfari for Morocco, high flight on the ball. Turkey seeking to put the game away late on with Onur Ersin in fine form. 6 goals for him. A tight game, and one that Turkey won 27-24 over Morocco. Turkey versus Uzbekistan in the women's competition. Just one group in the women's tournament, with Uzbekistan in the red and yellow trim and Turkey in the white. A great goal here scored by Asli Ishkit, a thunderous effort. Uzbekistan's Kalmuratova having a shot here, but great keeping from Imamoglu. Some good moments for Uzbekistan in the game. A tenacious goal from Mustafayeva after they trailed 16-8 at half-time. But Turkey never lost their midway lead. Now the turn of Sahin, who scored 7 goals in the game. Sahin again here with a long pass to begin a move finished by Turkoglu. Turkey just too good for Uzbekistan, winning 37-21. The other two sides in the women's competition, Cameroon and Azerbaijan. Cameroon in the green, Azerbaijan the red and black. And a really close game this. Klimenko on the mark for one of her 2 goals in the game. Cameroon trailed 14-16 at half-time. Great movement here though, finished by Ndongo Adzomo, scorer of 6 in the match. Fans cheering on the host nation. Cameroon making a determined effort. Mfomo Bika with a great finish. The bouncer here from Anne-Michel Essam that embarrassed Gajovic in the Azerbaijan goal. With Cameroon pressing for the win, a key 7-metre shot for Tankaskaya. Her 10 goals so crucial for the red team. Delight for Azerbaijan, securing victory by such a narrow margin. Azerbaijan 28, Cameroon 26. A return now to men's action, and Iraq versus Jordan in Group B. Jordan in the red, Iraq the green and white. Iraq dominated this game, Nasser with the goal here. And enjoying the occasion, he's being watched on by other athletes from the Iraq delegation. But Jordan also had something to cheer, Abu Hassan scoring Jordan's first goal of the game. Second half with Iraq leading 27 at the break, and Al-Shati on target from the line. On the breakaway, Abu Ruman from Jordan, who was stronger in the second half. Iraq too good, however, their first half display helping them to a 37-15 win. Pakistan and Azerbaijan in Group A. A 6 PM game local time at the Sahaji Arena. Pakistan in the white, Azerbaijan the red. A close contest with Kuram Shahads on target to draw the game level at 1 apiece. From the 7-metre line, Georgievski. Zubair scoring one of his 8 goals, a key player for Pakistan. But 2 goals from Vahabi Jazi at the end, crucial. Tariq on the breakaway with a consolation goal for Pakistan right at the end, but the buzzer confirming that Azerbaijan had won 43-36.
Algeria met Saudi Arabia at the Saadach Arena in the group stages of the handball competition. Algeria wearing green and Saudi Arabia in white. Saudi Arabia dominating the contest. A lovely goal here scored by Flej, creating some space. Time for a consolation goal from Pakistan, but Algeria finished off in style with Hilal's first goal of the tournament. Algeria 47, Pakistan 24. Turkey versus Iraq. Turkey, both teams here won the opening games, so a tight match is expected. Iraq's patience paying off here with Al-Khalaishi finishing from a tight angle. Turkey's Rahman Doğan showing the same accuracy he's shown in against Morocco. Great pace, and Rashid demonstrates power too. Terrific height there from Abataglu. They both jump, but Captain Hussein Ibi calm as he takes the 7-meter line score. Turkey beating Iraq 35-33. Cameroon versus Turkey. On the 4-team women's tournament, and Cameroon versus Turkey. Cameroon are in red and had lost their opening game to Azerbaijan, whilst Turkey had beaten Uzbekistan. Cameroon's Essam opens the score with a fine stealing the ball away from Turkey's Yasim Şihin. Tuba of Cameroon with an overhead shot. Cameroon trailing 19 points to 16 at half time. Into the second half, and Altbar scoring for Turkey to increase the lead. Cameroon determined to stay in the chase, with Nagan Enlud finding the score. But Turkey moving the ball so well. Şahin finishing off a great move. Turkey victorious 33 points to 31. Another narrow defeat for Cameroon, and 2 wins in a row for Turkey. Our next game, Uzbekistan versus Azerbaijan in the Sadesh Arena. Uzbekistan looking for a first win, and Azerbaijan looking for their second. Uzbekistan losing possession, and Klemenko taking the advantage. Another goal for a dominant Azerbaijan through Abbasova. Running the length of the court, Baromanov. Azerbaijan leading 23-9 at the break, and a great pass frees Orenchova to score. (47-21) the final score. A great win for Azerbaijan. In the men's competition, Azerbaijan versus Saudi Arabia. Host nation starting well with Teleznu scoring. Saudi Arabia replying with a 7-meter goal from Alubadi. Alubadi scoring again shortly after. The onslaught continuing with Al Salam, and another goal from Alubadi as Saudi Arabia increased their lead. 10 goals from 10 shots. In this game, from the number 24. Azerbaijan tried to fight back, but Saudi Arabia were just too good. Saudi Arabia with a 7-point win, 38-31 over Azerbaijan. Jordan versus Morocco were up next, and Jordan played with both sides knowing that they had to win. El Hakimi with a clever goal from Morocco. Not as high scoring a game as some of the others, but still goals for the fans to celebrate. Morocco's number 32, Kosei, looking strong. 15-6 to Morocco at half time. Some good goalkeeping prevented Morocco from adding to their lead. And what great teamwork from the Jordan side. El Attani with the goal. Morocco had the pace where Jordan did not. The North American side winning 27-16.
Began with Morocco versus Iraq in the men's competition. Iraq in their change kit of black and working the ball well for Ibadi to score. At the other end, İcmal Aloui for Morocco. Morocco on target again with Bourguib. From the 7-metre mark, Ibadi again, so dangerous in this match with 11 goals. Such a tight game heading towards half-time. Another diving score from Bourguib. Being fouled and still scoring, Ibadi unstoppable. Receiving a great pass and converting Al-Shati. So tight then at half-time, 11-10 to Morocco. Into the second and a cracking goal from Lassini. But always the problem for the Africans, Ibadi once more. Iraq started to take control in a tight game and move the ball well. Alert goalkeeping here, saw a breakaway for Abehadili. His shot was saved by Laroussi, but the follow-up was not. Loss of possession for Morocco proving costly. Mohamed allowed the freedom of the court. Could Iraq do enough to secure the game? Mohamed again. But Morocco were staying in there. Hamed from the line. And there was Ibadi again with another 7-metre score. A compelling game then, Iraq winning by just 3 points, 25-22. On to Saudi Arabia and Pakistan as the race for semi-final places continued in Group A. Saudi Arabia in green building a lovely attack finish by Ghazwi. A sharp steal from the Saudis set Ghazwi away again, no mistake from the game's key player. Saudi Arabia's ball movement was excellent throughout, leaving the Pakistan defence helpless. But here's a cheeky chip from Hussein. Still in the first half, and Saudi Arabia continuing to dominate. Pakistan struggled to keep up, but Hussein again finding the target as Al-Qadrawi was cautioned for impeding the shot. 18-10 to the green team at half-time. Second half, and Saudi Arabia again enjoying so much space. Pakistan's fightbacks were becoming slightly less frequent. This one of the finest goals of the game, Ghazwi again. Pakistan did display some real class. Nice work here from Pervez. And forcing a good save here from Al-Mutairi. At the other end, it's goal-scoring Ghazwi to seal the win in style. Saudi Arabia 35, Pakistan 26. Saudi Arabia into the next round with Pakistan heading home. So all to play for as Algeria meet Azerbaijan. Group B, much tighter, but Jordan eliminated. Uzbekistan and Cameroon in the women's draw. The Asian nation in blue cultivating a fine score for Nazarova. Hard luck for Cameroon here. The rebound falling to Erkinova to snap up the chance. Trouble for Nazarova, had to release the ball before entering the area, but an easy finish left for Essam. Cameroon enlivened and creating chances, and Gornlend with her distinctive shooting action. Suddenly it was one-way traffic. Tuba Biolo with a wonderful shot. Uzbekistan couldn't get a look in. Ibanga Babova's shot creeping over the line. Cameroon decisively again ahead 18-7 at half-time. More clumsiness with the ball from Uzbekistan and Mfomobika cleaning up. Same story here. Mukil Dilaeva totally unprotected. Uzbekistan did have chances, but the deficit was a big one. Too many losses of possession were the issue. Guko Nges converting from close range. The game was Cameroon's to lose, and they didn't look like slipping up. Another lovely end-to-end move here, finished by Mfomobika. (41-25) at the whistle, Cameroon comfortable winners. A meeting between Azerbaijan and Turkey, the final game of our handball coverage today. Slow and patient build-up play from Turkey, but turning on the pace was Iskit. Azerbaijan showing at the other end that they too could patiently work a goal. Bullet pass here from Chernishkova to Metelska. Excellent move. Azerbaijan really putting together some lovely plays. This one finished by Artamonova. Turkey drawing back into contention though. And this move from Nachilvanli. (10-8) the narrow advantage for Azerbaijan at half-time. Abbasova increasing the margin here. It continued to be a tight game, Turkey producing moments of quality. But hit here on the counter by Chernishkova. Did Turkey have enough to draw level? Yilmaz certainly thought so. Azerbaijan keeping their noses in front. Patient play again. And a rocket from Artamonova. Victory for the host nation then, 27-22 over Turkey. And pretty happy about it they are as well. So it's Azerbaijan who topped the group with Turkey in second place, Cameroon and Uzbekistan bringing up the rear.
Volleyball now, and we're at the Crystal Hall for the men's volleyball match between Turkey and Turkmenistan. Turkey going into the match as favourites, but it was Uzbekistan. Turkmenistan who opened the score with a fine drive down that bounces off the opponent's body. Some long rallies and some spectacular defences by Turkey. Until the referee's whistle stops for a Turkish infringement. And surprisingly, it's Turkmenistan that goes ahead. Powerful response though from the Turkish team, doing enough to secure the first set, but not everybody in the audience looked convinced about their performance on the court. But Turkey wanted to start the second part and the second set as they'd finished the first. But again, it's Turkmenistan that takes the lead. Trying desperately to get back into the match. Hitting the net on the serve. And it is Turkey that takes the second set. Again, Turkey coming out with an impressive start to the third and final set. Spectacular diving defense. but not all of their defences were good enough. And again, Turkmenistan take a great score. Turkey dominated most of the match, but not always as convincing as the 3 straight set victory would suggest. Turkey then winning the match 3 straight sets, 25-16 in the first set. Now it's time for the women's match between Turkey again, Tajikistan. Both teams in red, but its only difference in the opening stages of the match are the socks of white worn by Turkey. Extensive volley ends with the first point going to the Turkish team, although the coach is not entirely convinced that it's a great start. (13-4). Turkey are clearly trying to follow in the footsteps of the successful team in the men's earlier match. Impressive interplay between the teams. Good blocking. But again, the Turkish team demonstrate their power to overcome their opposition. And you consider the length of rallies and volleys, one could be forgiven to believe that this team was going to be defeated with 3 straight sets. Again, to the Turkish onslaught in the women's volleyball here in the Crystal Hall, Baku, Azerbaijan.
Turkey wins with a score 25-7.
The opening ceremony for the 27 Islamic Solidarity Games takes place on Friday 12th of May at the Olympic Stadium in Baku. There's always great secrecy about an opening ceremony, but someone who knows exactly what to expect is Catherine Ugwu, director of the 2017 ceremonies.
It's a big ceremony. This time there's an enormous focus on visual content, so it's probably the biggest visual content show I've ever done. It's taken us over a year to create all the content for this show. We've got an enormous screen. It's probably one of the biggest screens I've ever built. We've got 2,200 performers. There's been over 5,000 people involved in making this show in various countries across the globe. The stage was built in the UK, the screen was built in Canada, costumes were made in Turkey, a lot of the scenic items were made in Malaysia, and also we've worked more on this show than the last show with a number of suppliers and prop makers in Azerbaijan, so that's been great.
Nathan M. Wright is the artistic director of the opening ceremony.
When I first came here in January 2016, I immersed myself within the city and the culture just to understand it from my point of view. And so when I was researching the show and creating the show, I spent a lot of time within the country. It blew me away, but just the city itself, I was really intrigued by the city and the country. Here we are obviously celebrating Azerbaijan, but we're also celebrating the Islamic world and what Azerbaijan has to offer culturally, musically, historically.
It's also really important when I work other places, other than my home country, that actually I recognise that I'm not representing myself, but I'm representing other people.
So it was the thrill of bringing those two worlds together, which I think I'm really excited for people to see how we've done that. and there's so much history and culture here in Azerbaijan and obviously in the Islamic world. So it has been a real thrill to bring the two of them together.
Here we've got over 4,000 performer volunteers over the opening and closing. One of the biggest measures of success of what I do is if the place I'm doing it in feels like it represented them. We've been massively assisted in sourcing and looking after them by 62 educational institutes across Baku and outside of Azerbaijan. So, you know, if it wasn't for those universities, those institutions, our relationship with the educational sector here, I don't know how we would have done it.
What I love about this is it's the adrenaline and the thrill of you'll work on it for 18 months, but you will do it once. There is nothing more quite thrilling than knowing on Friday the 12th at 10 p.m, that'll be it.
Friday 12th of May 2017 at 10 p.m, the opening ceremony for the 4th Islamic Solidarity Games. And to set you up for that opening ceremony, here are some clips from the dress rehearsal. Thank you for watching today's highlights from the 4th Islamic Solidarity Games. We'll leave you with the best images of the day.